Today we're test driving the all-new Toyota Venza. We're in the limited all-wheel drive model and we're going to do a fuel economy test to see how well it performs. Before I start this video, I wanted to mention that you can check out our other fuel economy reviews on similar sized non-hybrid vehicles such as the Nissan Murano, the Chevrolet Blazer, and the Ford Edge on our channel. You'll also find fuel economy reviews on other hybrids such as the Toyota Prius, the Toyota Corolla Hybrid, and the Honda Accord Hybrid. As you can see right now, I have a full tank of fuel, and on this full tank, my fuel range is estimated to be 673 kilometers before I run completely out of fuel. You'll also notice that I have my trip meter at the bottom and it currently reads 0. We're going to be driving this over the week and see how many kilometers we complete. And after that, we'll head to the gas station to see how much it costs to fill up, so stay tuned. A highway fuel economy test, see what the lowest average fuel economy we can achieve on the highway is in the Toyota Venza. As you'll notice, I've just reset my average fuel economy, which is why it reads 0. We're going to be doing this test over several kilometers, and at the end we'll see what our lowest average fuel economy was on the highway. So let's get this test started. The reason we do this test over several kilometers is to average out our uphills and downhills as we drive. If we only did this test for 2 or 3 kilometers, then a lot of those kilometers could either be uphill or downhill. By doing it over a longer distance, we're able to average out those uphills and downhills. But as you'll notice, I've just finished my highway fuel economy test, and the lowest average fuel economy we've been able to achieve on average is 6.2 liters per 100 kilometers. We just spent the week testing the Toyota Venza, and we have some numbers here we'd like to share with you. As you can see, we've driven a total of 409 kilometers, and we have a remaining fuel range of 224 kilometers. We also have less than a half tank of fuel left. My driving conditions have been pretty basic. I haven't had the air conditioning or the heating on at all, but I have had the sound system on the whole time. Also worth mentioning is I did around 60% of my driving in the city and 40% on the highway, just to give you an idea of how I got the numbers that I did. You'll notice we're at the fuel station right now and we're going to fill it back up, and based on that we'll do some calculations to get a better idea of how much you can actually expect to spend on a full tank of fuel, as well as your actual fuel economy based on my driving. As you can see, we spent $29.91 to fill up 26.2 liters of fuel at a fuel cost of $1.139 per liter. As you just saw, we spent $29.91 to fill up 26.2 liters of fuel at a fuel cost of $1.139 per liter. Also worth noting is the Venza's fuel tank capacity is 55 liters or 15 gallons. First, let's calculate our kilometers per liter number to get an idea of how many kilometers you can travel on every liter of fuel. We'll do that by taking the 409 kilometers that we've driven so far and dividing it by the 26.2 liters of fuel that we filled up. So 409 kilometers divided by 26.2 liters gives us 15.6 kilometers per liter. That means on every liter of fuel, you can expect 15.6 kilometers of driving. Now let's calculate our actual fuel range based on my driving. We'll do that by taking the 15.6 kilometers per liter number that we achieved and multiplying it by the fuel tank capacity, which is 55 liters. So 15.6 kilometers per liter multiplied by 55 liters gives us 858 kilometers. That means on a full tank of fuel, based on my driving, you can expect 858 kilometers of driving. Now let's calculate our cost per kilometer. We'll do that by taking the $29.21 that we filled up for and dividing it by the 409 kilometers that we drove. So $29.21 divided by 409 kilometers gives us 0.07 per kilometer. That means every kilometer in the Toyota Venza costs us 7 cents Canadian. And finally, let's calculate the cost of a full tank of fuel. First, let's do for Toronto, Canada, where the fuel price is $1.139 per liter. So $1.139 per liter multiplied by the Venza's fuel tank capacity, which is 55 liters, gives us $62.64. That means a full tank of fuel, if you were to fill up in Toronto, Canada, would cost you $62.64. Now let's cross the border into Detroit, USA, where the fuel price is $2 per gallon. So $2 per gallon multiplied by the Venza's fuel tank capacity, which is 15 gallons, gives us $30 US. That means a full tank of fuel, if you were to fill up in Detroit, USA, would cost you $30. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our channel for more great fuel economy reviews. You can also watch our fuel economy reviews on other hybrids such as the Toyota Prius, Toyota RAV4 Hybrid, Toyota Corolla Hybrid, and the Honda Accord Hybrid on our channel.